300. 300. 300, 300, 300. This is the 300th episode of What's Going On with Matt Haas. I got extra buff for this episode. I hope you like it. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Haas. I have been going live on weekday mornings since the third week of August 2021. Been kind of a crazy ride, and now I am at episode 300. So thank you for jumping in to this. I am glad you're here. Oh man, I've got a lot to talk about this morning. This is the show where I just go over what I've accomplished and what I'm planning to do. It's sort of like a life check-in. Most of what I do is content creation, so a lot of what you'll get here is about content creation. But this show is really just about me and what I'm up to. So I am glad you're here. It is show 300. I got nice and buff for everybody. Oh my. So I've had sort of a crazy weekend. Let's see who's here. We've got Marilyn's in the house with the purple hearts. Can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you. I am feeling better. I sound horrible. Everything has sort of sunk into my chest. So when I cough, it's wet, it's nasty, but I'm feeling good. I'm off of pain relievers and now I'm just on decongestant. So yeah, thank you. I'm on the tail end. Britta Aller is here. Good morning. Uda Man is here. That's Wit Prophet. Welcome, welcome. Einar. Hello, Einar. Communication, social media, live streaming. Thank you for the congratulations. Okay, so I broke out the tools. I was wearing the dust mask. I was using this awkward thing. Look at that. You know what that is? This is a oscillating multi-tool with a diamond-tipped, they call this a grout bit. It's basically meant to chomp through stone, and that's what I was doing this weekend. I was installing a Ring video doorbell, and let me show you what's going on here because I had to chip away stone in order to install it. So this is a street view of my house 20 years ago. But the thing to note is this area here, there's the front door, and this garage juts out a little bit. So you walk up the concrete porch there. There's 8 feet of concrete till you get to the door, and I wanted to put a little doorbell there. The problem is I suspect that these stones are grouted in, and behind the grout and the stone is a metal mesh sheet, like a chicken wire, but tighter. Well, what does a metal sheet do? A metal sheet blocks Wi-Fi signals, so I can't get any Wi-Fi out here on the porch itself. So I have some electrical questions, but what I did, let me prep something here, is I used that multi-tool and I chipped away at that stone, and I'll be darned if I didn't get it. Here, look at this. So here is a close-up of the door. You can kind of see the stone chipped away there. So I had to take that little section out, a little triangle out of that stone. A couple more. And then I didn't realize, I kind of got smart. This is on like a plastic standoff because the standoff sort of tilts it a little bit. And I figured, well, I could just grind away the plastic rather than eating through the stone. So I sort of changed my tactic. But anyway, I got it there. So let me show you what's happening here. Hey, David W. Ryan's here, says congratulations. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. You live in a Faraday cage? I kind of am, because the Faraday cage is behind this stonework on this one wall here, and can't get through it. So here's my electrical dilemma, and hopefully this sort of makes sense. So this is a top-down view of my house. So this is the garage, this is the porch, there's the front door, and this red thing is the doorbell. All right, there's my Wi-Fi router. My Wi-Fi router is on the second floor all the way back here. This is where my streaming office is. There I am. Believe me, I'm underneath that arrow. And in this attic, I have a hot electrical wire. Now, it's in a electrical housing box all plated off, so it's safe. Like, you can't stick your finger in it or anything like that. But I could have access to that, and I also have a live outlet in the attic. All right, now here's what I want to do. I want to put a Wi-Fi extender, okay, one of these Wi-Fi extenders in the ceiling of this overhang. So this overhang here, see how you have this like triangle piece right here? Like, this is all empty cavity above soffit material, which is sort of like the ceiling outside on that porch. So tucked away in there, I want to put a Wi-Fi repeater. And then the whole idea is, here's a side view of the house where this dotted line is the roof of the shed, and above the shed is the roof of the house itself. Well, you can see that the Wi-Fi router, the line of sight has to go through that wall. This brown thing is as those block walls, and it bounces off of that wall. So if I put the repeater up here, you know, the Wi-Fi could see it, and it could talk in this direction, back and forth, back and forth. That's the plan. Does that make sense? And I also want to put a spotlight cam here, which needs to be wired into the house electrical. So here is, no, I'm not selling the house. No, this is my house. I want to improve my house. So I have two options. And if anyone knows anything about electrical, I could use your advice. So I could take this electrical wire and simply just run it to this thing and just connect it up. Easy peasy, be done. All right. And then I have this hot outlet here, this live outlet. I could just buy a commercial 25-foot extension cord and just run it here, and then just plug the Wi-Fi router directly into this thing. Kind of janky. I don't know if I'm going to go that route, but here's what I really want to know. How can I take this one yellow electrical wire with the triples inside, you know, the black, the white, and the ground, and make it into two, and run one here and one run to I'll wire up an electrical box and then plug that into the electrical box. Or do I have to kind of daisy chain it, like run this into here and then from out of here and into this? I don't know a lot about electrical, so that's my dilemma. Which one of those two options should I choose? And if I choose the second option, do I split the yellow cable, or do I hop from one thing to the other? I really don't know. I don't know how any of this works. So, but I'm here. It's Monday. I'm on All Things YouTube this evening on my All Things YouTube channel with my weekly show. Be sure and tune in for that. I will get this figured out hopefully soon and make sure my doorbell camera is actually functioning, because it needs Wi-Fi. It needs Wi-Fi to connect to my router and then out to the cloud for the recording. That's the other thing. There's these Wi-Fi cameras. They don't record locally. So if someone busts in, and you can't destroy the VCR or you can't destroy the DVR. Like, there's no on-site recording. It's always off-site. And my voice is getting kind of low, because you can tell I'm coming out of the fight and the flu, which I'm sure I've had, because now this is 1 week. This is 7 days I felt like crap. If this isn't the flu, baby, I don't know what it... Oh, and I did check. I don't have, the thing that was going around in 2020. I don't have that, thankfully. But, yeah. So I want to lobby for no more metal mesh material used in construction. That should be like a big no-no. I mean, there's probably some other material they could use, maybe a hard resin wire mesh instead of metal wire mesh. And my Wi-Fi is really strong here, but physics is physics. You can't punch through metal. It just won't go through metal. That's the way frequencies work. That's the universe we live in. So this is what I do here on my morning shows, and I hope you dig it. I'm glad I did 300. I'm gonna do 300 more. Tech Troublemaker, that's Roy, says I would split it. You would need really big wire nuts to put 3 wires in each one. Okay. Good advice, Roy. Thank you. Hi, Jaden. Jaden's here. Says, you sound sick, Matt. Yes, I'm dealing with my 7th day of fighting the flu. So yeah, I worked last Monday, and I took off Tuesday and Wednesday. I still felt like crap Thursday and Friday, but I'm like, I gotta work. So that's the plan. I'm sticking to it. Drop me a big old thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Catch me tonight over on the All Things YouTube live show. Eileen Smith is here, says good morning. Good morning to you. Did I get a flu shot? Oh, thanks for asking. Yes, I did more than a month ago. I got it super early this year. So and I know when you get a flu shot, it might take 2 weeks to really be effective. I had it at least 4 weeks before I fell sick. So yes, I did. Thank you. Stay awesome. Drop me a big old like, and catch me around the interwebs. And see me tonight, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on All Things YouTube Live. All right. Bye, folks.